as you make investments in people, you need to be wise enough as a business to identify where you should put your energy, where you should put your talent. You know, a couple weeks ago we did an episode and we talked about being as fair as possible by treating everybody differently. And it caused like a visceral response from a lot of people. I got a tremendous amount of people that were like right on, spot on, and then there's this entirely different contingent that just attacked me, right? You're an asshole, like you've got it all wrong. It's the rich get richer, it's the 1%. And look, I got to be honest with you, like those people that think that my message was about that it's a dog-eat-dog world and you got to slaughter people, it's not that at all. In fact, what I really was trying to say was that, as you make investments in people, you need to be wise enough as a business to identify where you should put your energy, where you should put your talent. And nobody is, outside of the realm of getting talent, getting investment. Nobody in my organization ever comes in the first day or the day before they leave doesn't have the opportunity to change their position inside of, my organization where they're going to get more love, more attention, more affection, more coaching, more mentorship, more leadership. In fact, your actions today are more important than whatever you did in the past. History, in my mind, I have a very short memory about performance, about what you did yesterday, last week, last month. Really what I care about is the effort that you're putting forth today. And when somebody puts forth effort, they get attention. And I care deeply about people. And it's really extremely important for you if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, if you're a leader, you're a coach, you have to care about other people. In my organization, what I've always believed at the core of my being, my heart, is when other people win, I win. I never talk about my results or my success or my achievement or focus on my financial position. I focus on helping enough people achieve the things they want to achieve. And I know as a byproduct of that, ultimately I'm going to achieve what I need to achieve. But at the end of the day, you can't be foolish. You can't treat everybody as if they're exactly the same. Not every piece on a chessboard has the same value. Right? The pawn is different than the rook, and it's different than the knight, and it's different than the queen. But I'll tell you what, you can't win your queen back unless the pawn gets all the way to the other side. So don't undervalue or underappreciate people, but you just have to know what they are. You have to know what each player on your board, what they can bring to you, and you got to invest accordingly. If you don't invest accordingly, you're not going to get the type of growth or the type of results or the type of reverence. Ultimately, my success is predicated on the success of other people. I understand that when I go to sleep. I understand that when I wake up. And my job isn't, or my goal isn't just to be respected. It's not just to be, appreciated. It's to be revered. Right? I've always said my goal at the end of the day is to have a big ass funeral. And the people that are going to show up are the people that put forth the effort and made themselves the obvious choice for investment and got my attention and got my appreciation. And those individuals probably get more than they ever thought they would. And, that's the key. That's ultimately the success. And it goes back to this idea of value. The people that attacked the message the other day were misunderstanding it that it was greed or that it was a dismissal of people that don't that everyone's working hard. It's just not true. Right? It's not about greed, and it's not that I don't appreciate where people are, where they're coming from, or where they're going. What I'm looking for is work. I'm not investing just in talent. I'm investing in somebody who works really hard and somebody who's talented. And if I've got somebody who's talented and works really hard, most of the time, they don't need a whole lot of attention. They need empowerment. They need encouragement. They need reward. They need recognition. And most importantly, they need me to boost them to get to the next level. And when your goal and when is aligned with helping other people succeed, man, you got to tell you what, you'll have that reverence and you're going to get the growth that you really want to have as a business. And so don't be all butthurt because I told you, you got to be as fair as possible by treating everybody differently. The people that I love most treated me differently. They knew what my potential was. They knew that I could be better, and they asked more from me. And they were candid with me, and they told me where I stood all the time. That's what leadership is all about. And if you're not doing it, you're missing the mark.